Well, actor Sydney Sweeney and American Eagle are facing widespread backlash.
What I thought that meant was, well, she was wearing some great jeans. I guess I'm really naive.
I have to say, as a consumer and a mom and a person, I thought it was just a clever pun.
Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. That's jeans with a J.
My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great jeans.
But many believe the implication is that Sydney Sweeney's jeans with a G are superior.
Like, fat weird. Like, not propaganda weird.
Sydney Sweeney's new ad is deeply, deeply unsettling to me.
This is obviously a reference to her body and not to her skin color.
Sydney Sweeney is getting a lot of attention right now for her new jeans ad with American Eagle. Some people are calling the ad tone deaf, overly suggestive, or just confusing. Others feel the reaction has been exaggerated and that people are reading too much into it. And it's even being compared to one of the most controversial fashion ads of all time. So what's actually going on? Let's get into it. The campaign dropped in late July. Sydney Sweeney, styled in American Eagle denim, delivers a slow, softly spoken voiceover while posing in a series of choreographed shots. The line that got everyone talking:
Jeans are passed down from parents to offspring, and even eye color. My jeans are blue.
It's a clear play on words. Jeans, as in genetics, and jeans as in denim. But reactions came in fast, and they weren't all the same. Some viewers praised the concept. They thought the ad was fun and the wordplay was clever, but some viewers weren't feeling it. They said the tone was tone deaf, overly sexual, or regressive.
It's a problem when white people try to say that the superior gene is blonde hair and blue eyes.
A few called the ad unoriginal, comparing it to older campaigns with similar vibes. And then, a different kind of conversation started gaining traction. One that focused less on the fashion and more on the messaging. Online discussion quickly shifted from whether the ad was cool or cringy to whether it was sending a bigger message than intended. One specific moment in the ad stood out to a lot of people. The camera pans in on Sydney's face, emphasizing her light skin, blonde hair, and blue eyes. Then she says, "My jeans are blue." This part sparked a wave of conversation. Some viewers felt it was harmless, just a pun that tied in with the denim brand's identity and Sydney's look. They argued it wasn't that deep, and that people were reading too far into the ad.
While the fun police have found something else to be angry about.
Some viewers saw something else. Comments began circulating about how the visuals, combined with the focus on specific traits, reminded them of outdated ideas about beauty standards or genetic purity. Some critics even said it unintentionally echoed past messaging linked to eugenics or exclusionary ideals.
Totally just talking about denim, right? Just a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman explaining how her good genes gave her personality and purity. I mean, are we really going to pretend that this isn't a little fashy-coded?
That claim spread fast, but it wasn't universal. While some users described the ad as unsettling or out of touch, others defended it as stylish and over-criticized. A few even joked that people were blowing it out of proportion because it involved a pretty celebrity. And whether people loved it, hated it, or didn't get it at all, the internet was now fully engaged. But what caught even more attention? The way this ad reminded people of another fashion moment, one that stirred up major controversy decades ago. The comparisons came almost immediately. People online began linking Sydney's American Eagle campaign to one of the most controversial ads in fashion history, Brooke Shields' Calvin Klein commercial from 1980. If you haven't seen it, the campaign featured a then 15-year-old Brooke saying, "You want to know what comes between me and my Calvins? Nothing." The ad was suggestive and drew major backlash. Critics at the time stated it was overly suggestive and disturbing. Some TV stations even banned it, especially since she was only 15 years old at the time. Fast forward to today, and viewers are saying Sydney's ad feels like a modern remix. The soft tone, the close-up camera work, the body language, all of it reminded people of the Shields commercial. Some believed this was intentional and meant to generate buzz. Others weren't so sure. They questioned why a brand would reference an ad that was once slammed for pushing boundaries in a way that made people uncomfortable. If the goal was to be edgy, they wondered, did it go too far, or was it just echoing an old tactic that's always been controversial? Either way, the comparison added fuel to the fire. But Sydney Sweeney's partnership history shows this isn't the first time she's been at the center of an internet debate. And the next example, it involved soap and her bathwater. Before the jeans ad, Sydney was already known for being bold with her brand deals. Earlier this year, on May 29, 2025, she announced a limited edition soap with Dr. Squatch called Sydney's Bathwater Bliss. Yes, it was exactly what it sounds like. The bars were made using her actual bathwater. The internet had a field day with this one. Some fans loved the creativity and leaned into the humor. All 5,000 bars sold out instantly. When it dropped on June 6th, people posted their purchase receipts online and treated it like a collector's item. But others weren't impressed. Critics called it weird, gimmicky, or even gross. A few said it was another example of pandering to the male gaze. The campaign sparked debates around self-objectification and what counts as empowerment versus exploitation in celebrity marketing. And that wasn't her only brush with controversy. Back in 2022, photos from a family gathering went viral after viewers spotted a red "Make 60 Great Again" hat and a Blue Lives Matter shirt in the background. The internet quickly began speculating about Sydney's political views, even though she wasn't wearing either item. She then wrote on X, "An innocent celebration for my mom's 60th has turned into an absurd political statement. Please stop making assumptions." Still, these moments haven't slowed her down. In fact, each one has made headlines and drawn more attention to her name. Some people believe the pattern shows she's intentionally choosing projects that spark conversation. Others think she's just doing her job, and the internet's the one turning every project into a viral debate. But whatever the reason, there's one thing we can say for sure. Controversy seems to follow the brand, and now people are starting to wonder, is all this outrage just part of the plan? Let's take a step back. When a campaign like this blows up, it can be hard to tell if it was a misstep or a marketing masterclass. In the days after the ad launched, the video racked up millions of views. Comment sections filled up. TikTok creators made reactions. Critics posted breakdowns. Fans argued back. The brand trended for days. Some marketing insiders pointed out that this kind of buzz isn't always accidental. When people are talking, whether positive or negative, it keeps the campaign in the spotlight, and that kind of attention is hard to buy. But not all attention is good attention. Others argue that campaigns like this blur the line between edgy and problematic. If an ad confuses or offends too many people, it can overshadow the product itself. Still, American Eagle hasn't pulled the ad. Sydney Sweeney hasn't commented. And the soap sold out. The jeans still being promoted. So now, the big question isn't just, was this ad offensive? It's, was this ad calculated? And what happened next could be even more telling. Because it's not just about what was said in the ad, but how people reacted to it, and what that says about where marketing is headed. So here's where we are. A short ad for jeans has turned into a massive online debate about wordplay, beauty standards, old marketing playbooks, and what celebrities choose to co-sign. Some people see it as clever, others think it crossed a line. And a lot of viewers are still split down the middle. On one side, supporters say the ad was artistic and attention-grabbing. They think the backlash is overblown, and that reading too far into it takes the fun out of something meant to be light. On the other side, critics believe the messaging felt outdated, uncomfortable, or just too close to topics that shouldn't be used for marketing. Then there's the third group, the people who think the whole thing was designed to stir up exactly this kind of noise. And if that's true, it worked. So what do you think? Was the ad tone deaf? Was it just a harmless pun that got misunderstood? Or was it a calculated move designed to go viral? Let us know what you think in the comments. Are people reading too much into it, or did this ad really cross the line? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.